Hello and welcome to the Talking Ben's Valorant Season 2 Week 3 tournament. I am your host, Fat Gerard, here with King Ben, the GOAT Richard, and our X Factor expert Isaac. Guys, we are in for a treat of a matchup tonight. We have Team A.S.S going against Team Money Up Syndrome Down. Money Down Syndrome. I can't remember the actual. It's Money Up Syndrome Down. That's what it is. But regardless, we have ourselves a great matchup here. I'm going to go over to the GOAT Richard first. Richard, taking a look at Team A.S.S here. I believe they are a little bit lower on the standings leaderboard. So what do you think they need to do to be able to get a win tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only team that they're currently tied with in the standings is my own team, with 1 win and 3 losses. But what do I think they need to do? I think they really need their top players to lock in, right? Like they have of course Dragon and they have Sammy, who are their highest ranks. But Storm is also a very good fragger, and if he can lock in and get some key plays, they might be able to take down the top seed, I believe.
Absolutely. They have the chance to do the unthinkable tonight. Now going over to King Ben, taking a look at Team Money Up Syndrome Down. We have some players that are on agents that I'm not used to seeing. We've got Revolt on Raze. We've got Gage on Clove. What do we think is going to happen with this new kind of roster setup here, Ben?
They definitely seem to be playing a much more aggressive roster than expected. We have an entry duelist and strong initiator with breach. So it seems like they're trying to play around their starting attack side and hopefully gain a lead at the beginning.
Absolutely. We'll see if that pays off for them. Now we're going to go over to Isaac Extreme 4, the Extreme X Factor. Isaac, who is the X Factor of this game?
Thank you so much for the kind and warm introduction, Jared. I'm excited for today. I'm looking over at the leaderboard and I'm looking around who my X Factor is going to be. I ran a lot of numbers. I ran a lot of different stats and stuff. I'm actually looking at the guy who's not supposed to be in this game today. I'm looking over at Radiant in my heart, also known as Panther, okay? I think this is his first league game at all. He's never done any of this, and I think he is going to be the guy that really sets the standard for what Money Up Syndrome Down is going to do, and I think he's going to be near the top of the leaderboard and secure a lot of rounds for him.
We'll have to see. Here we go. Round 1 going off, and we are going to have an A-sided attack push, but it's going to be a very slow one to start. So the attack-sided comp with a slow little push here, the I from Fade is going to go down there. Now we have a Raze grenade pushing ever so slightly here. Now it looks like we're going into tree here. Storm going to try and use the dog to their advantage. And we finally have a kill there. It looks like Panther, the Extreme X Factor, getting one on Storm there. Looks like another kill there on Dragon. It's 3v5 already. Sammy trying to get one. No, Revolt there. It's already a 5v1. It's all up to Bill. Bill getting one quickly on Revolt. Trying to find anything. Triple clicking through the smoke. Can he find anything? No! That is Skedaddle with the kill, and the attackers with an early 1-0 lead there. Go Richard. I mean, it seemed like they were able to methodically take care of fights, take care of their opponents, and they were able to win that with ease. What did you like there out of the attackers in that first round?
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, this is the top seeded team for a reason right now. I mean, they have Finn. They have I mean, I know Panther is a fill for them, but they also have Revolt. They have a very solid team, and it really looks like, unlike the current the current defenders who have a very attack-sided team, the Money Up Syndrome Down can really go either way for attack or defense. So it really worked out for them there.
Absolutely. We have another slow A push here. Skedaddle with the Bulldog trying to push up through A site here. They're going to be clearing everything here. It's going to be another blind. Storm blinded, playing very closely here. I don't know if that's a great idea. Was able to get out of the breach util there. I can see that Sphinx wants to push here, waiting patiently on the smoke. There it is. This is the aggressive play. I don't know if there's anything there, but wow, Storm getting a kill on Panther, but Revolt taking care of Storm right after that. So a 4v4 here. Spike is planted on A site. We are going to have a Bill flank, but there is the Cypher trip. They know that there is one flank now. Bill, 4v4. Revolt waiting on the rope. able to get a headshot, but not kill Sammy. But look at that, the Sky util being able to heal Vise there. And wow, quickly, Sphinx taking care of Bill. And Skedaddle taking care of Dragon. It's already a 4v2. It's all up to Sammy and Mia, but look at that. Mia goes down to Gage. Sammy trying to get anything there on Skedaddle. Gets one, but there is Revolt taking care of business. The eco working for the attackers, making it 2-0. And, I mean, now is the time for the defender to step up, Ben. So what do the defenders need to do here to make sure that they don't fall behind by a lot early?
One approach they could take is to back off and see if they can push back onto the site altogether. They're gradually being picked off almost one by one as their team tries to hold site desperately as the attackers flood the site. But they might be able to do it if they do that retake approach.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like we're going to get a B push now here. Lotus is an extremely tough map for defenders to play with the 3-site setup. So it looks like the only one here on B, well, we have two now. It's going to be Bill and Mia waiting on B side. There is the blind, and Revolt is going to entry extremely quickly here, but getting hit with the breach util there. I don't know if that's going to work for him. It's going to, though. Bill getting taken care of by Revolt already at 5v4, and Spike is down. Mia and Storm up top in tower, trying to find any kind of information they can. Storm using the util. There is Mia as well, maybe with a blind potentially. There is the blind trying to swing out. There's two on site, two. Oh my goodness, there goes Gage with a kill on Sammy. But look at Dragon. Dragon trying to find anything. Doesn't realize there's one behind him, but he's able to get two before dying. It's a 3v2, and Mia goes down before getting Panther, but that is another round win. And it looks like we have to take a look at Revolt here, Goat Richard. I mean, Revolt is quite the leader for this team. They have 4 kills right now, along with Panther, but it seems like their entrying has been the difference in this game. What have you liked so far out of Revolt's gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even just how they executed B, they used so much util to close off every angle possible, and that gave Revolt the opportunity to make space and take fights. I really love how this team isn't really trying to give ones. They're trying to take every fight as a team, and it's really working out for them.
Absolutely. Another methodical A push here with Skedaddle on Breach, using the util to try and blind out and get some information here. They are going to try and push quickly here, and I think this might just be the problem for the defenders here. Storm all alone, and that is Skedaddle just jumping in and taking care of business. Only having one on site, it's not going to work for them. So here is Mia trying to get something here with the dog. They are able to concuss, but look at Gage with the wallbang shot on Mia to take care of business, and Sammy going down to Revolt. It is already a 5v2 Bill on the flank. He has no chance. Gage showing out why he's so good as well. Dragon, last one here, trying to take care of Skedaddle, but a flawless round for the attackers, and that is just picture-perfect gameplay. I mean, Ben, I don't think the attackers could have done anything wrong here. They're doing everything right. They're just slowly walking down A site, and they're just having their way right now. So, I mean, the defenders need someone to step up. Dragon's got 2. Everybody else has 1. What do they need to do to be able to lock in here and try and get just a single round?
They definitely need to start trying to play around holding a site or retaking. They're definitely flip-flopping between it, and they're not sure exactly how they're going to go about it. But if they're able to lock down a strategy, they might just be able to hold them off.
Absolutely. Looks like we're getting a default push here. Spike heading towards C-side. Oh my goodness, Dragon! That was Augie-esque of Dragon to be able to get a sniper kill there with the off. My goodness. That is what you need, though, if you are the defenders, being able to take care of one early. Now it looks like there is a rotate towards the A site for the attackers. Panther pushing up through B site, trying to find Storm there. Storm sees it, and Panther's going to think better. But look at that, Bill able to take care of Skedaddle. But Gage right there to take Bill back. Now it looks like a potential B push here from the attackers. Wow, Storm able to take care of one, and Dragon taking care of Panther, but not before Storm goes down to Panther. But it's a 3v1. Gage all alone here. And that is Sammy cleaning things up. The defenders finally able to get something there. And I just have to talk about it, the GOAT, Richard. Dragon with the op, absolutely lethal, and being able to get a round there was so huge for the defenders.
Absolutely, Fat Jared. I mean, Dragon always talks about how he needs to warm up his op, that he's not a great opper, but honestly, he's a great sniper. Every game that he plays, if he's sniping, he's a big threat. And I love how the defenders were flexible that round. Right, they got a pick on C. They immediately said, all right, we're going to start to watch A and B. because they're clearly moving away from C, and it worked out for them. They were everywhere the attackers were trying to be.
Absolutely, and I think Storm is in a bit of a trouble here. Wow, maybe not. With the Marshal able to take care of Revolt. My mistake. Look at that. 4 marked. They know all of them are on C. The door's being pushed out. Bill gonna go down to Skedaddle though. There is the ult from Sphinx. Knowing that almost everybody is working their way towards C site. They do have, wow, there is the Breach ult as well. Storm trying to hide now with the counter ult. My goodness, the ults are going crazy right now. Skedaddle trying to take care of one with the util. Look at the push up here from Sammy. Taking care of 2. Sammy with 3. Sammy, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? That was immaculate. Holy cow. I mean, Ben, how in the world was Sammy able to be poised and contain themselves to get 4 big kills there on C site?
Well, that was most definitely an amazing coincidence, or combination of coincidences, where they were able to combine an amazing play and a bit of luck in order to pop out at the perfect time to take that 4K.
Let's go kill them.
Absolutely. That was downright diabolical. I wasn't even expecting that, but great play by Sammy to get the 4K and bring their team back. Dragon trying to get an op shot off before getting blinded, going to think better of it, and I think they're trying to take the Ben approach here. Might have to go with the retake as they're kind of giving up sight a little bit here. Bill on the Omen, knowing that there is one here. Wow, he's got the Odin, and it's not going to be enough. Gage taking care of business. Gage is looking great this game. Dragon waiting with that op. Is Skedaddle going to push out? Dragon wants it. He knows that he can get it potentially. And look at this. We are getting a Sammy ult here. And Revolt with the ult as well. But I don't know if they're going to be able to get anything here. Revolt's got to take care of something. Wow, able to take care of Mia with the ult. At the very last instance, Gage is very low. Dragon still with the op. Sees that Gage is there. Knows that he can maybe get one. And there it is. Dragon taking care of Gage, but Gage ults. It's still a 5v3. Gage has to find something. Sammy going down to Skedaddle. Now it's a 5v2, and it's all up to Dragon. Dragon taking care with the off, and I think he's got to save it at this point. Oh no, Gage able to take care of it, and Gage is top fragging for the attackers. I mean, this is an unheard of business. I mean, Richard, what is Gage doing to be able to get all of these kills and be the top fragger for his team?
Yeah, I have not been paying that much attention to Gage, I'll be completely honest. We always talk about Gage ults and, you know, how high impact they are, but right there, Gage was able to close out the round easily, secure his ult, keep his weapon, and take down the op all in one. Gage, honestly, has been doing a great job just, like, creating smoke and space for his team, and it's clearly working out for him, too.
Absolutely. With players like Finn and Revolt on his team, you wouldn't expect this kind of business out of Gage, but he clearly shows that he is here to play. It's going to be another A push. The attackers just seem to love pushing A site, so I don't know if the defenders just need to change it up, but look at that. Gage again getting a kill on Storm, just pushing through, finding everything they can. Mia trying to, I'm not sure what that blind was, but you know what? They're going to have to find a way to get something here. Bill looking, Gage on top of it. My goodness, Gage. He is just absolutely insane right now. Sammy waiting patiently. Does Gage have more? Gage not able to get anything. Sammy coming up big with 2 kills there. Sammy on the attack. Knows that she can try and get something. Now, Dragon with the op. Knows that the rest of them are in tree. There is Panther as well, though. Do they have time? I'm not sure if they do. Panther waiting patiently. Sammy not going to have anything to do with it. They're going to have to back off, save the op, and that is going to be another round win for the attackers here. I mean, Ben, just it feels like we're going back and forth between Gage and Sammy right now. What are you liking out of this matchup, and who do you think has been playing better so far?
Dedication, time.
Definitely have to say
That's all
that
we
they've
need.
both been playing pretty well. However, I'd overall say that Gage has definitely been taking the spotlight so far. After all, Sammy is playing a sentinel on defense, so it's most certainly that we can consider Gage playing a lot better in a role where his agent won't shine quite as much.
Yeah, definitely. Gage on Clove. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it, but he's showing me why he was ready for this. It's going to be another split push here for the attackers. It looks like they're going to try and make noise A. And look at this, Dragon and Mia already rotating. Storm trying to see if they can find anything. I don't know if this is a good play by Storm. It might work out for them. We're going to have to see. Gage waiting, skedaddle. Oh my goodness, Storm able to get by without being seen, but it is going to be a C push here. Nobody on site. Mia with just a Spectre. Going to have to let them have sight here, and it's going to have to be a full retake here for the defenders. 5v5, Spike going down. Dragon pushing up slowly. Panther right here, ready. Dragon, try to get one. No, it's Panther with a big kill on Dragon. Immediately, the off is down. Now, Mia with the Spectre. Does she have anything? Storm, look at the play by Skedaddle here, sitting in the corner. Storm has no idea, and Skedaddle takes care of business. And there is Revel taking care of Bill. Mia with the Spectre. Not much hope left here. She's going to have to push, and now it's all up to Sammy. Sammy all alone. Another flawless round for the attackers, led by Gage, led by Revel. I mean, they have just been taking over. I mean, Sphinx has 2 kills, and yet it feels like they have made just as much impact as the defenders have had on their side. So, Richard, I mean, the attackers have everything going right for them, and when the off is not in Dragon's hands, I feel like it's just game over at this point. Would you have to agree there?
Yeah, I have to agree. Like, Dragon, he may be behind Sammy on the scoreboard, but he is a high-impact gamer, right? Every kill that he gets tends to be a big kill for him. He does have another up, but if it was an outlaw, you know, being as far in as we are, it wouldn't be as impactful as the off is for him.
And there it is, just right off the bat, Dragon taking care of Revel after getting scanned by the Cypher camera. It is another C push. Bill looking, trying to find anything. He has a judge though. It's not gonna work. And look at this, Sphinx pushing towards B side potentially. Sammy and Storm though are ready for it. Sphinx all alone as the rest of the team has to try and push him. This is the time where Storm would have to find something, and look at that smart util usage by Sphinx. Might be at the bottom of the leaderboard, but their util usage is top tier. It's going to be an A push now. Gage dropping the smokes. And look at this, the defenders now realizing that they are all stuck on B and C site. The door is opening for Tree. It's going to be a 4v4. The ult is out for the attackers with Reyna. Now, Sphinx planting the spike. Panther with the ult waiting in stairs. Mia and Dragon. Now look at the Mia ult here. Trying to push. Panther able to get one. Sammy only has a judge. No, she has to swing this as hard as she can. Can't you get it? No, look at that! As little health as possible, and Panther able to stay alive, and wow, Dragon able to get the open up before Skedaddle takes care of him. Skedaddle with another. It's all up to Storm. 2v1. Both are low. Not a lot of time. Skedaddle in drop. Sphinx in tree. Storm has to try and find something. Skedaddle.
Player standing.
The last one alive. Skedaddle. Are they able to get anything? Skedaddle. It's Storm. Time is up. Storm takes the kill, but it's going to be a round win for the attackers. I mean, you got to love the effort from Storm there to be able to try and take that 2v1, but just not enough time. These rotates have just been lethal for the attackers. I mean, Ben, if you are the defenders and you know that they can rotate so quickly, what do you do, especially on a site like Lotus here?
Definitely seems like they're not able to take as good of an advantage, or rather as good as plays around their retakes. While Dragon might be one of their strongest members, his main focus on the ops makes it really hard for them to push up, even though he is on an initiator, or rather initiating tactic.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like Skedaddle here was able to get a little bit on Bill. Bill has been having a very tough game, but look at that. A kill there on Panther, able to get something out of his little bit of nothing here. Now, a bit of a TP play. I think Gage was ready for it. I mean, he has just been on fire right now. Gage with another kill. Sammy waiting up top. Storm using util here to try and find any kind of information. They know they're still there. And look at Sphinx on the flank, but Dragon able to take care. So now it's a 4v3. The defenders finally have the numbers advantage, and they are all heading towards C site where Dragon is all alone. But we know what Dragon is capable of. We know how lethal Dragon can be. Here comes the util. Dragon knows. Look at that. It's Revolt taking care of Dragon. Wow, what a play by Revolt. The raise on raise crime. It's a 3v3, and the spike is going to go down. The defenders have to get around here. It is 8-2, and they need something. Sammy trying to put up the util. Gage maybe able to get through here. Wow, Skedaddle taking care of one. There's Mia with another, and Revolt taking care of Mia. So now it is all up to Sammy. Sammy getting blinded by Skedaddle. Revolt and Skedaddle, the two top frags, going against Sammy here. Sammy having to run over to the corner. Revolt knows that's what's happening right now. Sammy trying to get half maybe. Revolt trying to take care of it. It's just maybe too much for Sammy to do. Sammy's been great. Does Sammy have more here? Trying to stick it. Oh my goodness, Sammy might stick it! No! He does! Wow! What? How did Sammy clutch that? I mean, Richard, what possessed Sammy to stick the spike there and get the bomb to not go? I'm speechless right now. I don't even know what to say, Richard. Take it away.
Balls of steel, Cotton. Balls of steel. I can't believe that just happened either. I wonder if Revolt and Finn just didn't know that it was half, but I don't know. I would expect them to have seen that as Revolt swung out. I don't know how they let her get away with that.
Insane, but you know what? You get the rounds as they come. Sphinx with the Odin here. Dragon going down very low, and Mia having to use almost all of the heals here. Wow, here comes the ult from Revolt. Revolt seeing someone, but they are going to take care of Dragon, but not before Dragon takes care of Revolt. So a trade-off there. Another 4v4 with an A-sided attack engage, just showing again why he's so insane. Skedaddle taking care of Bill. It's now a 4v2, and they have 3 ults on the attacker's side. It's not going to be pretty for Sammy. Gage, knowing Sammy is there, going to try and push to get some more here. Gage, wow, Gage has just been great. And there is Panther taking care of Storm. It is 9-3 attackers, and we are going to take it to halftime with the Fat Gerard Fat stat of the game. Gage with a 2.0 KD. This has been his best half of the tournament, and he's playing on Clove, someone we wouldn't expect Gage to play on, and it's just been unreal what he's been able to do. This team of Gage, Revolt, Skedaddle, Panther, and Sphinx just seems almost unstoppable here, but now they are on the tough task of being on defense. So, Ben, if you are Team Money Up Syndrome down on defense now, what do you have to do to be able to close this game out?
They're definitely going to have to focus on trying to get those early picks as much as possible to take out their strongest members. If they're able to get Dragon or Sammy down, that most likely will get them the win on the round.
Absolutely. Look at this. Storm getting hit by the Raze grenade there. And wow, Revolt going to take care of Storm early. So they know that the A-sided attack was heavy here. The defenders looking like the attackers almost. So now it's going to have to be a rotate here over to C-side, but there's nobody there. Sphinx, the only one on B, really. Bill trying to wait it and bait it, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get anything here. He sees 3 of them, and that's just not going to work for Bill. So already 3v5, but the attackers have the site, and they are going to get the spike down here. Mia planting with Sammy up top in tower, and that is where Panther and Revolt are going to go. Sammy waiting patiently. Look at that. There it is. Panther taking care of Sammy. Panther very low right now.
One enemy remaining.
Grenade not going to be enough. It's all up to Mia. Mia all alone here. Gage takes care of business. I mean, my goodness, this game by Gage has been absolutely spectacular. The defenders looking like the attackers here. It's all defenders right now, Richard. I mean, looking at the team looking at Team A.S.S here. I mean, Dragon showing why he's been so great, and Sammy trying their best, but I mean, this is uncharacteristic of Bill. I mean, we've seen better games out of Bill here. I mean, what has been going on? Why has he only been able to get 3 kills so far?
Pile lunch. He needs one more death, and he'll be on pie. But I don't know. I could cope and say, you know, it's his first game on. He's been working all day. He's probably tired, but you know what? We're all tired. It's late, and he just needs to lock in. I think maybe just being on Omen isn't the right play. To be fair, Money Up Syndrome down has been playing well together all game, and it could just be a rough game for the entire A.S.S team.
Yeah, but look at this. Bill finally getting one there. That is exactly what he needed to do. Great play by Bill to be able to take care of Sphinx, and now all the attackers have Wow, look at that wall there by the Vise, knowing that they are flanked. So huge plays here for the attackers to maybe try and get one. It's a 5v4. Bill waiting for Panther. And look at that. Bill with 2 kills this round. Finally coming to life. We just maybe had to talk about him for him to finally lock in here. So now the rest of the defenders are going to be on the flank here. Dragon with the shotgun. And look at that. Skedaddle taking care of Dragon. But there is the Mia blind. Storm with the Ares. 4v3 here. The attackers try to find something. Skedaddle with another kill. Skedaddle's got 2 of his own. And look at that Storm, but Skedaddle with 3. Skedaddle trying to take care of business. Does Sammy have it? No, Skedaddle with 4. Skedaddle looking for the rest, but Bill with 4 of his own. Oh my goodness, Bill has come to life. The attackers getting around there, and my goodness, we just had to talk about it. Bill is back. Ben, what did you like out of Bill there to be able to be poised, knowing he was on Pie Watch, and now getting a 4K?
Oh my lord, speak of the devil. He was definitely locked in that round, as we could see, making the best out of his util and playing out of his mind. If he keeps this up, the defenders, or rather the attackers now, will definitely be able to pull this back and take that win.
Absolutely. It's going to be a tall task for the attackers, but this is an attacker-friendly map. So, Sphinx waiting in Waterfall, knowing that it's going to be a C push, only has a Sheriff here. The rest of the defenders trying to rotate quickly here. And Bill is going to take space here with that Guardian. There's the grenade from Raze. The spike is going to be down. It's going to be a full 5v5 here. The defenders trying to find anything. Look at Bill getting a kill there on Sphinx. Bill has been locked in ever since he was on Pie Watch. Can he keep it up? Skedaddle waiting. Wow, Skedaddle with a big kill on Storm.
Cover going out.
Bill waiting patiently. Bill trying to find more, and there is Panther. But Dragon able to take one back on Revolt. Dragon getting another there. There is Sammy going down to Skedaddle. Skedaddle trying to find more there. Mia able to get one, and Dragon going down. And Gage with 2! Clutching it up for the defenders. Can they get the spike defused?
Thrifty.
Yes, he can! Half a second is all Gage needs to be able to clutch it up on the Thrifty. I mean, this man is playing out of his dang mind right now. It is unreal what we are seeing out of Gage. Up there top fragging with Skedaddle. I mean, my goodness, Richard. The big 3, Skedaddle, Gage, Revolt, they have just been on a tear right now, and they are 2 rounds away from winning. What have you liked out of their gameplay so far?
Yeah, even after switching sides, going from attack to defense, they have still played together, which is not something that we've seen a lot from A.S.S, right? They all rotated to A early in the first round, and then they held B, and then they attacked C together once it was planted there. They've been playing well together all game, and that is exactly what we need to see them do, and that's exactly what's getting Gage his skills.
Absolutely, a big B push here by the attackers. They're able to get spiked down here, but look at this. The Skedaddle ult is out. They are going to try and push this. Bill taking care of Skedaddle though, but Panther getting one back, and Revolt taking care of Dragon. It's already a 4v3. Look at that, Sammy going down as well. Mia trying to get something, but Revolt has 3 of his own. It's all up to Storm. Storm having to push back due to the Revolt usage of the util. Revolt trying to get 4, and there it is! Revolt with 4! My goodness, this has been an absolute clinic by Money Up Syndrome down, and they are 1 round away from winning this game. It has been an absolutely outstanding game from the top 3. Revolt, Skedaddle, Gage, they have all been playing excellent. The Extreme X Factor, Panther, showing why they were here to sub in and fill in for the team. Sphinx, even though they aren't very good on the leaderboard, they have been using their util as an absolute champ, and there has just been nothing that the attackers can do. So, 1 round away from winning. Can the attackers muster up a comeback? They are going to push C site here. It is going to be a full spreaded attack here on C. Sphinx, the only one on site here. Mia using the dog to try and get some info here. Sees that Sphinx is there. Sphinx trying to push through. Sphinx getting low on health here. My goodness, Dragon trying to push, but there is Sphinx with 2! Sphinx was at the bottom of the leaderboard. Sphinx is 3! Oh my goodness, Sphinx! All we you need to do is just talk about them and they're starting to go crazy. Sphinx looking for more. Mia alone on that spot there. Sammy, here's Gage pushing. Gage gonna go down to Sammy. Revo taking care of Mia. And look at Sphinx, not able to get it. And Revo with the ult takes care of business. Money Up Syndrome down with a 13-4 win over Team A.S.S. What a great performance from them. And we will see you for game number 2 next.